spent years with the truth behind my teeth. Every time somebody crossed the line, I drove the fence a little farther back. I called it patience, I called it loyalty, I called it being a good man. But every word I buried put another shovel of dirt over the man I used to be. I stayed silent for too long. I learned to say it doesn't matter when it mattered more than I could admit. I sat beneath that yellow kitchen light with cold coffee in my hands, listening to promises that had already died before. On the highway home, I kept the radio low. She would turn toward me and ask what was wrong. I watched the white lines disappear beneath the headlights and said nothing. I'm only tired. I thought a good man carried pain without a sound. He never shook the table, he never stood his ground. He lowered his eyes, swallowed the fire, and kept the whole house calm. But silence does not stop a storm. It only teaches thunder where you live. Every time I chose peace, I lost another piece of myself. Every time I moved the fence, they stepped farther into my land. I stayed silent for too long, kept the peace while I came undone, moved the line each time they crossed, until I couldn't count the cost. I gave mercy till mercy turned into a rope around my soul. I stayed silent for too long and paid for every truth I never told. At first, they still said sorry. They lowered their voices and looked me in the eye. Then apologies became excuses, then excuses became nothing. They knew I would forgive them, they knew I would remain. They knew no matter what they took, I would carry all the blame. They mistook my calm for weakness, they mistook my heart for fear. They thought a man who never shouted would always keep them near. I kept rebuilding every bridge they burned behind my back. I kept believing loyalty could bring the dead years back. But some people do not fear hurting you. They only fear the day you finally leave. And I gave the best years of my life to people who never once believed. I had the strength to choose myself. Forgiveness without change is only another open door, and some hands will keep taking until there's nothing left to hold. I stayed silent for too long, kept the peace while I came undone, moved the line each time they crossed, until I couldn't count the cost. I gave mercy till mercy turned truth I never told. One winter night, I sat alone inside my pickup. The engine was dead. Rain tapped slowly against the windshield. The keys were resting in my hand. I wasn't angry. Anger would have been easier. I was tired. Tired of calling disrespect to misunderstanding. Tired of calling betrayal a mistake. Tired of burning myself alive just to keep everybody else warm. And beneath that flickering parking lot light, I finally understood. They crossed the fence, but I kept moving the post. They took another mile because I kept giving them the road. That night, I stopped asking them to change. I made one promise to the man in the mirror: never again. Never again. I stayed silent for too long. Lost years I'll never get back. Let the wrong ones ride beside me while they drove my heart off track. I still don't need to scream. I don't need vengeance in my hands. But being good doesn't mean surrender, and mercy still demands a stand. I stayed silent for too long, but tonight the silence ends. I won't argue for respect. I won't beg them to understand. If they cross that line again, I won't fight it. I won't fight. I'll leave their empty words behind me, close the door, and drive into the night. A good man can forgive,